invited you all here today for a going away party for my Tropez self-tanner. Yes, a going away party. I have been using Tropez self-tanning products, I think probably since they came out with them. I tried a lot of self-tanners and most of them I found either to be too sparkly, which I think is super unnatural, or the color. I am really fussy about the color of self-tanners. I don't want to go out and if people look at me and say, "Ugh, this woman self-tans." I don't know. It kind of creeps me out when people think I'm self-tanning. I don't know why. But anyway, most of the ones I did try were kind of orangey. When I finally found Tropez, it had a brown color. It left my skin brown, at least, rather than orange. I stuck with it for this many years because out of all my choices that I tried, this was the most ideal choice. But it did have drawbacks, and some of the drawbacks were, while it is brown and does give you kind of a bronzy brown coloring, it is a little too brown. It's a little too muddy brown. I will put this on my body, like my arms and my legs and my neck, and sometimes I just feel dirty. I feel like I just kind of rolled in the dirt. That's my phone. But I just feel like I rolled in the dirt, and and I would never put it on my face. I did try to put it on my face a couple times, and I went into a panic using an exfoliator to get it off because it looked like mud pie right in the face. It did have those drawbacks. Also, the smell, I mean, compared to some other tanning products, the smell was tolerable. But once I started lathering it up and putting it all over my body, it got a little kind of stinky. And I don't know how to describe the smell, but it's just not, let's put it this way. If I put it all over my body and I was next to somebody, they definitely would smell something kind of a little funny. Not pleasant, just a little off. In that respect, I didn't care for it either. And I really thought the longevity was kind of terrible with it. As soon as I went in the shower, it just seemed it was going down the drain. But I think to ask for a self-tanning product to have super long longevity when you're constantly showering and exfoliating, kind of asking a lot. So that was kind of on the bottom of my list. Number 1, color, 2, smell, and 3, applies well and doesn't streak. Those are kind of my main criteria. Anyway, as I said initially in this video, it's a going away party for my good old friend who's been with me for a while, but it's time for him to move on. And I have replaced this Tropez, and I think this size costs about $30, with the Bare Minerals Faux Tan Better Than Real. Now, I'm probably the last, this is nothing new, I'm probably the last person to be buying this, but I recently, was looking at some reviews on it, and I had seen it advertised before. I had seen demonstrations on it. I think QVC used to sell it, I'm not quite sure. And I almost purchased it, but I'm not a crazy self-tanner. I'm kind of what I consider an event tanner. For example, if I'm going to an event or if something special that I want to have a little bit of a bronzy glow for, that's kind of when I use a self-tanner. I'm just not an everyday self-tanner because honestly, at $22 a pop for this size, and if you're putting on all of your body every day, you'd be broke. I use it sparingly and kind of when I just want to, maybe get my neck, if I have a low-cut dress on, get my neck a little bronzy golden, or my legs when summertime comes, if I want to just give them a little bit of color, that's when I use it. Smell, I love the smell of this. This actually almost smells good to me. It smells pleasant. Love the smell, love the ease of application. It's not streaky, but the big thing is this is a self-tanner that I would put on my face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what each of them look like on my hand. And I'm actually going to I'll take all my makeup off, show you what my skin looks like without my makeup on, and then put one application of this self-tanner on my face and let you see what it looks like. First, let me just let you see what the Tropez looks like once I pump it out of the bottle. They both are very similar when you pump them out. The Tropez is right there. That's that one. And then right below it, I'm gonna put, okay, you can see, you know, I don't know if you can see on this screen. You may not be able to see on the computer screen that I have right here. Let me see if I can adjust this. The faux tan from Bare Minerals down here, you can see it's not as runny. This is the Saint Tropez one, and this is the Bare Minerals. It's almost kind of very creamy, and it doesn't run like the other one is. And color-wise, just looking at the color, I like the color better of this faux tan from Bare Minerals. I'm going to kind of wipe those off. And then I'm gonna take my makeup off, let you see what I look like without my makeup. And then I will put a little bit of the tanner on my face and let you see what one application of the Bare Minerals faux tan looks like on my face, okay? So I will be right back. So I have really a clean face. The only thing I left on my face was my lipstick and some of my eyeliner and mascara. I didn't feel like rubbing it all off. But this part of my face and all of this is all makeup free. I'm going to apply a little bit of the self tanner on my face, and then I'm gonna come right back and let you see what one application looks like. So this is the before. Take a look. I'll be right back. Surprise! So this is what I look like after I've put on the Bare Minerals faux tan and left it sit on for about an hour. Now, if you read the directions, it says that this tan should kind of gradually build and get a little bit more golden over time. You want to put it on after you exfoliate it and then let it dry really well before you start putting any clothing on. You know, obviously, just like any other self-tanner. But comparing this to the Saint Tropez self-tanner, I really do love this color. Now, sometimes in the computer screens and all the kind of pixels or whatever and coloring, sometimes what you see on your computer screen may not be what it really looks like in real life. But in real life, this is a beautiful golden color and very natural, just like I was out in the sun, which is kind of what I was trying to find. So goodbye, Saint Tropez. Have a nice retirement. And I am welcoming in the Bare Minerals faux tan. Hope this helped you guys out a lot. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.